Hey, what's good? It's Brigitte. Welcome back to my channel. So, girl, regardless of gender, your message today is flip the fucking script. Because, girl, seriously, all the time, we're fucking critics. We're our own worst goddamn critic. And we're focused on the shit that we didn't do. We're focused on the shit that isn't enough. Oh, the 10,000 things I did weren't enough, but that one goddamn thing that I didn't do, that's the thing I'm gonna focus on. We have that with our bosses. We have that in work, in jobs, in school. We're like, oh, you have one missing assignment. Or, oh, you got a C on this test. You didn't get an A. Or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I'm getting hot. It's like, girl, we discount ourselves. We make ourselves smaller and we discount our victories and our wins. And it's like, girl, celebrate the small wins. You ain't ever going to be happy if you don't celebrate the small shit. You know what I'm saying? And I say this shit, and I used to hate when people would say shit. Because I'd be like, I hate when people tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm just trying to help a motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? Because I love you. I love you. And I'm proud of you. And you're me. And I'm you. And so the thing is, like, I just like to share what I learn and like little downloads and hits, intuitive hits that I get, because I was sitting over here and I was being critical. You know, we get critical about the body shit, about eating. It's like, oh, it's all or nothing. It's like, we didn't do it perfect. I ate pizza once. Oh my God. It's like, I don't know. It's like, oh, you had the baby, but you didn't bounce back right away. Or I don't know. It's just like homework and tests and jobs and just like productivity. So much about productivity that there's so much shame and guilt. And it's just like we live in this day and age in this world where it's never enough. And again, this really feels like this message that I've been getting about our ancestors and like returning back to the natural world, returning back to our natural rhythm and like the moon cycles and coming back home to Gaia to remember that it's like, I don't need to be running all the time. You know, our ancestors are like, girl, like we live in a day where it's like everything's so easy, just at our fingertips. Boop, 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 boop. Just push a button and you got DoorDash, or you got your groceries delivered, or, you know, you can just do Amazon, you know. But it's also like we crave connection so deeply. And with social media, it's like we're more interlinked and connected more than ever before, and like globally. It's so beautiful and so cool. You know, that's where I've met my girlfriend and my best friends online through posting and like doing this content. And, you know, when you put yourself out there, life opens up for you. And it's just, we have all of this interconnectedness, but we also are so disconnected and detached from one another. You know, we're on our phones, and you know, it wasn't like that when I was growing up. Like, being a millennial, it's like, I got my first smartphone, and maybe I was late, but I was like a senior in high school. 2013, girl. And like, that's aging me. I'm 32. What's good? I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be alive, because there was a day and age where I didn't think I'd make it to 25. So, amen. Thank you, God. Mental health journeys. I'm for real. Like, that's the thing. Like, we discount it with mental health. We cut down the shit we say about trauma. You know, it's like, oh, if that happened, that wasn't that bad. Or like, you know, I remember feeling that way so much about my trauma, like childhood trauma, that it was just like, oh, well, it could have been worse. You know, someone always has it worse. You know, like, that just discounts what you've gone through. It discounts who you are and what you do. It's like, it's just never enough is the main message. You're just not enough. You're not ever going to be enough. You're never going to be productive enough. You're never going to be thin enough. You're never going to be pretty enough. You're never going to be fit enough. You're never going to be wealthy enough. Like, we're always chasing. That's what we do. We're chasing, seeking. You know, and they always say about attracting instead of seeking. It's like, really, that's the truth, though, because it's the universe. That's how it works. It's like planets in orbit of each other, you know? When you actually slow down and realize, I'm okay right here, you know? And we just, like, when you learn to be grateful, and I mean, I say this shit, but I have not been happy where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just try to keep it so fucking real, because I've tried to share the message, but I also say, yo, I can be a hypocrite sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am my own worst critic. I'm the same as you, honey. Like, it's just humanity, you know? So I never want to be somebody who like shows up and is like, I'm perfect, I know everything. Yeah. No. Also, 222 is a sign for someone. Alignment. But yeah, it's like slowing down. And even that, like, I've been a runner, girl. And not the physical kind, honey, but like running that hamster wheel. We got the glass ceiling. We're always trying to do more. And, you know, I think of Taylor Swift and it's like always trying to like top yourself. You know, always trying to do better than your last thing. That's exhausting. It's like, what if we just created just for the sake of art? You know, just for the sake of expression. You know, what if we just showed up as we are right now? What if we just met each other right here, right now? You know, what if we weren't constantly needing to improve ourselves? What if we just showed up right here as we are, exhausted, burnt out, fat, ugly, whatever fucking words you want to say? I'm just learning to reclaim all that shit because life is too goddamn short to let shit be bothering you. You know what I'm saying? And I say that, but also, like, I'm still healing it. So, you know, it's like, ooh, throat chakra. Because, yeah, that was like taking a hit, you know? It's like, we forget our own truths, and we forget our power, and we forget how worthy we are. You know, this is so much about like worthiness of love and that good enough wound. It's like so deep in humanity, and this is all material limitations. Let's clear it. I feel like there's a lot in the throat right now, honestly. But it's just like expansion. And I think of like being queer because I'm gay, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like gender non-conforming, like presenting yourself in a unique way. And it's so much more now in our society. Like I think of Lady Gaga and like just everybody out here. We are here and we're being ourselves. And I love that. But there's also so much like in the world of conforming. You know, you look at your small towns, you look at these places where you grew up, and like it's just conforming. And I say this shit as I've been conforming. Like even me cutting my hair, like I've been like hating on her, you know what I'm saying? And like it's hard. I held myself back for so goddamn long because I was scared to cut my hair. I was scared to come out. Literally I've been out for 10 years and I like didn't ever talk about it, you know? And like going through things with trauma and mental health, and like we're talking about all these things so much more now, but for me, what I'm calling us to do, what I feel called to do, that the universe is calling me to, who I am, is taking this shit deeper, bringing it online in a more real way. And like I say this as I really want to fucking transform. I want a wig so goddamn bad. Like I want to do my makeup, excuse me, verb confirmation, different. I want to look different because I don't feel like myself. But also like I look at me and I'm like, I'm so proud of you, baby, you know? Like, and I'm proud of you, honey, because there's so many versions of you back there that are like, how are you doing that? You did that? What did you do? How'd you even get here? And it's like, girl, it's a miracle. I just did that on pure, I don't even know, steam. I don't know how I got here, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the miracle of life. That's the miracle of God, truly. And so I really feel called to like share the message of you're worthy innately and you're enough. Like what you do, who you are, no matter what that looks like, no matter what you look like right now. We're always trying to like get to our dream reality and get to be like our higher self, or like ascending and like transforming and changing. And I say this, and again, it's like I'm literally talking about myself. Like I just feel like all of me is calling me out right now. My besties are like, girl, we just heard you crying over here talking about your physical reality not matching you. But it's so true. Like it's like the grass is greener on the other side, but also it's like when you know when you know what you're meant to do, like just do it, you know what I'm saying? Like just follow. When you feel called to go somewhere, just go, just do it. Like I've been holding myself back for so long. I was waiting I was waiting for someone out here or something out here to just let me know when things were time. Oh, it's time to post. Like, literally, I have so many videos. I was gonna say hundreds, but I don't think it's that many of videos just in my catalog on my fucking hard drive that I haven't even posted yet. Also 1010. And girl, it's like me yelling at me. It's me yelling at me. It's like, what the fuck? Why haven't you posted them? You got healings on there. They're hour long. Why haven't you posted them? You got TikToks in your drafts. Why haven't you posted? But again, I instantly become, it's like this repellent energy. When you do that shit and you do the criticism, it literally is like, feels repellent. It's like, ooh, well, like, that's like our brain chemistry. It's like, we're just like, ooh, why would I want to do that thing? You know, literally like Mel Robbins and the Let Them thing. It's like, it's literally our brains being like hardwired of, I don't want to do the pain. Like, why would I want to work out when I know that shit's going to be painful or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, when I could be sitting here eating potato chips on the couch. But again, it's like this good or bad, this all or nothing, this like dichotomy of, you know, that you're just not doing enough, that one is good and one is bad. And, you know, inherently we just automatically, I'm sure that you thought this, potato chips and sitting on the couch is bad. It's like, not necessarily. Okay, maybe whatever about health and whatever, but like, I don't know. I just mean, to me, it doesn't motivate me. Some people that really works, shame is a great motivator, you know? Okay. For me, that shit hurts. I'm a sensitive little baby. And also, shame just doesn't feel like the truth, in my opinion. It just doesn't feel like the truth. It feels like material limitations. It feels like lack. It's just like lack mentality, lack mindset. And it's like, my question that I pose to humanity is, what if you're just enough right now? What if you're not less than? What if you are not a work in progress? Like, and so much of that comes with us being afraid to meet ourselves. And I say that shit, and that's exactly how I feel physically. Physically meeting my besties, my girl, meeting me, like our clearest mirrors, you know, meeting ourselves truly where we're at. I think of working with Mary Magdalene, and I was running from that girl. I was running from her because I was like, girl, I knew as soon as I looked into her eyes that she would see right through me. I was just like a leaf blowing in the wind, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I ran from her. I didn't even know I was running, you know what I'm saying? She was trying to guide me. That's me, by the way. Literally, that's you. Like, all is one. But it's like, what? Like doing shadow work. We got there, and it's like, I don't know what I'm gonna find down here. I'm scared. But like, when you actually look at it, when you look at yourself, and again, the Ouroboros, I don't know, like the mirror on, what's it called? The Court of Thorns and Roses, where she ends up looking at the Ouroboros. It's the mirror. And it comes back to the start. It's like, I feel like sometimes we're afraid to go full circle. We're afraid to go back to the beginning because we forget that it's going to be elevated. It's like the spiral, you know? We forget that we're going to be up higher. We're afraid. We're like, oh no, I don't want to take, it feels like we're taking 2 steps back or we're backsliding. Like, so much of this with my spiritual awakening journey and ascension, it's been like momentum. Okay, I gotta keep going. Keep going. If I stop moving, I'm gonna backslide. If I stop moving, like, it was just like I couldn't stand still. And I recognize now that so much of that has been me running from my own goddamn self. Like, with my PTSD, with what I've struggled through and gone through and learned through and grown through, becoming like Kate. I love you. All my girls are always going to be tagged in the description. These are my besties that have saved my life. So I pray that y'all will check them out. But like, literally what I have grown through, it's like, it's made me stronger. It's brought me here. It woke my ass up. It shook me up. You know what I'm saying? I had to go through that pain. The pain's the portal. But it's like that spiral where we think that we're going to be back in the same spot. So many times with mental health and with spiritual awakening, it just felt like, oh my God, I'm back in the same fucking spot again. It just felt like I hadn't moved. It felt like it felt like I did something wrong. Like I would just circle back. But I recognize now that's, that's the spiral. That's where, like Anna has always said, Akashic Awakening, check her out. Literally, when you go around, and Anna says this shit is so much better than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Anna is me, but like, wise as fuck, okay? Same with Lydia, same with Kate. Everybody's so fucking wise. So it's like, I'm discounting myself right there. Cut that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying. Not my throat acting up, girl. Knowing that my bitch asses are listening to me right now. Hi, I love you. But like, dude, see, I lost my train of thought because I got flustered. It's just this perfectionism and this, like, about the spiral. That's what I was saying. We come back at a higher spot, I don't know. Everyone go check out Anna. Anna can say that shit way better. Go look up this stuff about the Ouroboros. Anna says that shit way better than I know how to fucking communicate that shit. It's just not in this brain, and that's okay. We all got our gifts, and we all got our talents, and, our own wisdom. So that's cool. And also, like, literally, this wisdom is mine. Like, remember that. Like, because, again, it's comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy. It's like, comparison, and we just hate on ourselves so goddamn much. Like, even me now, I'm looking at myself and I'm like, it's like, damn, girl, like, I created you, honey. I created you. You're beautiful. It's like, we're just our own worst critic. Even that, me tripping up over my words, it's like, oh no, you didn't do it perfect. Like, there's so many me's back there that are just quaking in their boots. They're like, oh my God, you're posting, you sang, you did this unedited, you like, I don't know, you put yourself out there, you showed up, you cut your hair, you came out, like, you got a divorce, you moved, you went no contact, like, you did that shit, you went through all that trauma and you still made it through. You blamed yourself for all that. You believed the lies. You rewired your brain. You went in here and you did the fucking brain chemistry shit. You were in the hospital for almost a month. Like, you thought you were gonna die before you were even 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, girl. Like, you did that shit. You did that shadow work. You went on that journey. No one else could do that for you. You did that. You showed up. Amidst the terror and the chaos of life, you did that shit. You faced the demons. You phoenix. You alchemist. You turned that pain into art, into peace, into pleasure. You rewrote the script. You said, I'm gonna rewrite this shit. This shit ends with me. I break the chains generationally. No hate to anyone. It's just like, literally, because it's me. It's like, I don't know. We've just grown so much, and we've grown so much as humans, and I really feel the call for us to come back to our humanity and the natural world and us to come together. We've been divided for so long. It's time to come together in unity consciousness, and to ascend and grow together and elevate together, because we always have been all along. Like, all along on your journey, like, you've never been alone. Like, isn't that so cool? You've always had a mirror out there. You've always had another you that's been going through the same shit with you, and that gets you. You know what I'm saying? Because so often we feel alone. We feel isolated. I've been in hermit mode for almost 10 years. It's been like, I had some friends, but it was like from work and stuff. It's been almost 10 years since I've had like besties that, I don't know, it's just different, And it's just like coming out of our shell again. And so often, like, we go through the pain and we go through hurt and we get bullied, and we're just constantly, the message is always, you're not enough. You're wrong. You got to change yourself. You got to conform. You got to cut off parts of you. You got to water yourself down. You got to shrink. You got to keep yourself in a box. Keep yourself small. And it's so exciting that, like, it's just getting younger and younger now for kids, teens and everybody, to, like, come out and, like, be who you are. But there's still so much shame and guilt and just like pain and woundings of this not enoughness. So I really feel called to like help us to move that out of our energy, to move that out of our hearts, out of our wombs, out of our minds, our bodies, to just like clear the shit and the shame through humanity. And because really it's not our fault. It's just material limitations. It's just been the evolution of our souls, and it's for lessons and for pain, and it's the portal, and we go through the great forgetting. And so it's like, I don't know, we don't need to take it on. We don't got to carry that weight. Like Gaia's just like, girl, let me take it. You know what I'm saying? Let me just take that heaviness off, take the burdens off your chest. And Mary Magdalene coming forward so much with the rose lineage and healing shame, and also Christ consciousness as well, just of our ascension journey, coming home to our own consciousness and like our multidimensional selves and our multidimensional beings that we are, and our wisdom that we hold, and the gifts and talents that we hold and that we are, and that we are magic and our art, and we're so beautiful, and just butterflies and sunflowers and rainbows and like the ocean, and so beautiful, sunshiny and prismatic, and just like the ocean, like so beautiful. Every sunrise and sunset, that's you, baby. Like, talk about reflection. Talk about divine mirrors, like the mountains and the water. I fuck with that shit. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's you, babe. Like, that's how beautiful you are. Created in God's image, that's God. Like, you're so beautiful. You are God. God. I believe that God is one with all. That all is God. And isn't that so beautiful? Because you're created so special and so unique and so needed here. And that's exactly why you're here. Like, you have such a purpose and just a vibrancy of you that is so needed here. Like, you are just the screaming color in the black and white, and the rainbow that lights up the sky, and all the stars in the sky and the galaxy. And you're so bright and brave and beautiful, and again, vibrant and just juicy like a peach, and like just the vitality of you. Like, you bring the vitality to the room. You light up the room. You bring the vitality to those around you. You're like a breath of fresh air. And literally, we discount ourselves. I'm talking about myself right now, you know? And it's like, we just constantly like separate ourselves. And that's literally, it's all just rooted in separation. Because all is one. And one is all. And we are home within ourselves, within each other. Heaven is within, and God is within. God is within all of us, and always flowing through us, the Holy Spirit. You know, it's just beautiful. You're beautiful. And I really want you to recognize that. I deeply desire for you to see yourself the way I see you, babe. And the way this world sees you. You know, it tends to be like we focus on that it's shit, where it's like, because of our wounds. And that's so fucking fair. That shapes our narrative. It shapes our perspective. It shapes it's our experience. It's our lived experience. That's all we've got. And for me, I was so bitter and so like resentful and angry. I was just angry with the world and like the way things had gone in my life, and like blaming too. Like, you know, oh, well, if this hadn't happened, like if I didn't have the trauma, like I would be so much farther in my life, because the last like 9-10 years I've been healing this. And like, but then it was like, girl, flip the script, as we said at the beginning. Shift your perspective, shift your mindset, because that will change your entire world. I mean, your mind reflects your reality. What you believe, you receive, honey. So like, why not believe that I'm worthy of everything in this world? Why not believe that I am all the good in this world? Why not believe that all the love in this universe is me and exists because it's me and I deserve it? And that I am innately, inherently worthy of all the love in this universe just by being born and existing here. Because I'm special and I'm rare and I'm unique and I'm talking to you. And, you know, this is not like a, oh, not you. No, it's you. It's you, baby. Like, it's you. It's always going to be you. It's always been you. You've always been rare and unique, and you've always stood out. And I know that was something that you probably hated. You probably, you know, because that's been our society. That's been the evolution to conform. But baby, you were never meant to conform. You were never meant to fit in. You were always set apart. I created you so special. That's what God says. And yeah, you're so worthy of all the love in this universe because it's you, baby. And yeah, you don't need to change. I'm getting emotional because I love you so much. And I just want you to know that you are needed here. You are special. You were created with a purpose. And even like we take that so serious. But honestly, like I really believe that our purpose here is our pleasure, and to come to this earth to enjoy our world. Like God wants us to enjoy the world that God created, and I believe that we are one with God. And so it's like, enjoy what you created. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life. Enjoy this moment, because all we have is right now, and nothing is guaranteed. And, you know, it's not guaranteed that we get 100 years here. You just don't know. So try to take this moment for yourself to really just pause and look at the world around you, because there's so much beauty everywhere, and it's you, baby. You're so beautiful. So thank you for just existing, for breathing here, for being here in this digital space with me, because it truly means the world to me to have you here. It's a dream come true. That's answered prayer for me. You know, I've always wanted to just put myself out there. I was so fucking scared to show up, girl. Terrified to be seen and heard, but I knew that was something that was meant for me. And because I just was like, you know what, if one person watches, if one person hears my message, if one person knows God's love because of me, if one person knows that they're worthy of love and they're so beautiful and hears that message today in divine timing, whenever you see this, then my work here is done, you know? And I really pray that I can touch as many souls and lives as possible here on this earth. Because it's just like my girls in the description, they have healed me and saved me. And I pray to be able to be that force for someone out there. You know, they're my lighthouses. They've kept me going in the dark when I didn't know myself, when I didn't love myself. Thank you, Jimmy, and Liddy, and Kate, and Anna. Like, it's been a wild ride. It's been a crazy journey of life. I know Jimmy watches this sometimes. I love you, hon. But it's just like, we got this, you know? And we just gotta like hype each other up and root each other on and like amplify each other's voices and come together. And I really feel that I'm meant to bring the collective together, like humanity together physically. So, and to clear shame. I feel so called to that. And for you to just know you're not alone and that you're so freaking loved and so beautiful. So I pray that this message has resonated with you. And feel free to follow, subscribe for more, and let me know how this resonates. I'd love to hear from you. I just want to put a face to your beautiful energy, and I just love you so much. So thank you for existing. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. I love you.